What's going on, travelers? I'm Indigo, and welcome to my first how-to video. So, as I was making my first paper game, it's called Dark Little Planet, and it's going to be out probably later this week, just to let you guys know. It's almost done. I'm just making the final, preparations and everything. But I realized as I was making this game that you need a six-sided dice in order to play the game. And now most of you, I'm assuming, probably have a six-sided dice laying around somewhere, but some of you may not. So I came up with a pretty simple solution, and all you need are some basic office supplies to do this. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a paper dice today. So it functions just like a regular dice. There's no difference. Plane going overhead. Interesting. All right. So it functions basically just like a paper dice. It rolls the same. It doesn't roll one side more often than the others, and it's pretty quiet, actually. I mean, you could play Dark Little Planet at 3 in the morning if you wanted to, and nobody would know. I don't recommend doing that, by the way. I'm just saying you could if you wanted to. But yeah, so anyways, in order to make a paper dice, you are going to need a couple things. Move that out of the way. So first, you're going to need the paper. I'm using a 3x5 index card. I find it's a little more sturdy than if you were to use like printer paper or something else. You could probably use like construction paper or whatever. Anything really works. Even, like I said, even printer paper would work, but it's a little less sturdy. I was going to say stable, and then I was going to say sturdy, and it just turned to So, yeah. All right. Next up, you're going to need a pencil or pen if you don't care as much about what it looks like. You're going to need some scissors. As with any sharp objects, I'm going to be a responsible adult and tell you that do not play with scissors, don't get any lacerations or cut a finger off or end up in the hospital because of this video. I don't want to be held responsible. Please don't hurt yourselves. Next up, need a ruler. I guess I should put the scissors here so you guys can kind of see all the stuff. Then you're going to need some tape, or I guess glue would work too. Then also eraser and pen are optional if you want to like ink the numbers on like I did here. I meant to do that. If you want to ink the numbers on, you can use a pen. If you just want to keep it simple and use a pencil, that's totally cool too. So first thing we're going to do, and I'm going to try to make this fast because I already tried to film this once and it turned into like a 17-minute thing, so I'm gonna be skipping a lot of steps and a lot of footage and stuff. I was just gonna fast forward through a lot of it, but it still would probably be a long video. So anyways, I'm gonna take my 3x5 index card. The first thing you're gonna want to do is draw out 3 inches across here. This may not be the easiest way to do it, but this is just how I do it. So you're going to draw out 1-inch marks, and you could do any measurement. I'm just doing 1 inch because it creates a nice sized dice like that. That's a little more sturdy, and also 1 inch is an easier measurement unit.
If you use a different, I don't know, if you use a metric system or whatever, I'm a silly American, so I use, inches and feet and all that stuff, miles.
But you want to do something like this. So you can see it's just 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. And if you're using like a piece of paper, you'll want to mark 2 other lines here on the edges here, just so you can see 3 inches exactly. Then what you're going to want to do is go over onto the side here, and you're going to do this on both sides here. Oh, the phone is ringing. I don't even remember what that's from. But anyways, you're going to mark 2 1-inch things here. So you're going to do 1 on this side. You can see up here.
And then this will make a lot more sense once I am finished here. You might have to like wing some of the steps, and I'm sorry, but it's just because I'm using an index card that it actually makes this a lot easier.
So you can see there's the 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything is measured out 1 inch. Then what you're going to want to do is connect these 2 side lines here.
Again, if I'm confusing you, you'll see what I mean in a second. I'm really sorry. I'm just trying not to make this a super long video, like I already did. So I might not be elaborating on everything, but there you go.
So you're going to connect those lines, and then what you're going to do here, and this is one of the tricky parts at least, is drawing a 4-inch line straight across, actually 2 of them. and they have to be parallel. This is the hard part.
Really what I'm going to do just with this is I'm going to pretty much just wing it, again, to save time. I'm going to try to make it as even across as I possibly can. I may actually want to do this, so it's really hard to tell. You know what I can do? I can do this real quick.
I'm going to make the lines over here, actually. The 1-inch lines that I did on the first side. So maybe there's an idea for you guys. So do those on both sides, and then just line those up and draw across.
And then that'll actually be pretty accurate. Because this paper dice, the first one I showed you, this was just like a test one. So I'm trying to make this one one that I can use in my videos. Because I actually prefer the paper dice. It doesn't make any noise or anything when you roll it. It's lighter. It's, you know, you can like custom design the numbers or whatever if you want to. I don't think I'll be spending that much time on it, but who knows? I'll see what I'm feeling in 5 minutes.
Alright, there we go. So, there's two parallel lines. Sorry. I swear I passed geometry. Now what you're going to want to do is go across those lines and draw little marks on the 4-inch, at the 4-inch point. So, line that up with that side there. And right where it says 4 inches, draw a little thing like that. So there's 4 inches across, right there. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side, and then connect those two lines there.
Actually, what I could just do, or no, we won't take shortcuts. Let's do, I was just going to like wing it and draw the line straight across without the second measurement, but you know what, we'll just keep this professional here, because we're professional type people. So now we're going to connect those two lines there. Again, I'm really sorry if I'm confusing anybody. I hope I'm not, but it's probably inevitable. So
there you go. Disregard this box. You'll see. Well, we're just going to use this and this for the dice, so you can disregard that. Now what you're going to want to do is see here. You're going to want to draw 2 more inch lines.
So go right here. I'm trying to make this as quick as I possibly can without being too tedious. But again, that's probably inevitable. Alright, so
there's our markers, our inch markers. This part, I'm just going to wing it. I'm just going to speed this up a little. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it and draw the line across where I think it matches up. So
these should be pretty accurate, and it doesn't hurt to wing it sometimes.
There we go, for the sake of time. So now what you're going to want to do is cut this out. Again, disregard this box. Cut that off. That one's not necessary. So I'm actually going to do this off camera as it'll save time. And I'll be right back with you guys when it's cut out and you can see what it'll look like. Alright, so we've got our Tetris piece here, pretty much. And what we're going to do now is we're going to fold along all of this. Is again something I'm going to do off camera, but I'm just going to show you how I do it real quick to sort of get more accurate folds. Sometimes you can just sort of fold it and match it up with the line in front of it and sort of just fold, and it should be pretty accurate like there. So I just lined it up with that line and just sort of fold it, and you know, that's actually like right on point there. And I'll do that with the other side too.
But these other ones, you may have to just sort of, I'll show you how I do it at least. Okay, that one's pretty accurate too.
But what you're going to want to do is, I take my thumb and I sort of put my nail up against the line, and then I just sort of push the paper against my thumb and then just move it over a little and sort of use that as like a crease point.
And you'll see it gets, it's actually fairly accurate, and then from there you can like fold it and match it up on the line and get like a nice even fold there. Actually, you know what? I'm like 2 folds away. I'll just do it on camera. I'll just sort of be quick about it. I won't worry too much about accuracy here. I'll just, oops. There we go. Alright.
So, now what you're going to want to do before you start taping anything is you're going to want to draw your numbers on. So, it doesn't really matter where you put the numbers. The way that the like real dice are done is that it's 1 and 6 on opposite sides, it's 2 and 5 on opposite sides, and it's 3 and 4 on opposite sides. But it doesn't really matter how you do it, because the numbers land as they will. So I'll do that real quick. I'm going to do that off camera, because I'm going to kind of decorate it maybe a little. But yeah, so I'll be right back. And voila, there you go, 1 finished paper dice. Don't ask how I did the tape without it showing, because I couldn't replicate it if I tried. So, yeah, that's pretty much all this video was for. Also to update you guys on a few things, which I already told you, that, Dark Little Planet will be coming out probably Thursday or Friday this week. I will be, you know, letting you guys... you know, I'll be giving you guys the download link so you guys can download all the files and stuff and print that out and play it. And also I'll be doing the walkthrough, or I guess the playthrough of it. Not really a walkthrough, but, well, I guess kind of. But, yeah, so let me know how your dice came out in the comments section if you made one. Or, just let me know if you're excited for, Dark Little Planet this week. And also, 2 more things. I am working currently on a trading card game, which I'm making exclusively in Microsoft Paint on my computer. Let me tell you something. Making card art in Microsoft Paint, there's some skills that are required that I don't exactly have, but it is going to be easier than me sitting here drawing cards all day, you know. So, and that's also another thing, is you guys will be able to print them out and use them, which again is really the sole purpose of this channel, is to get you guys to be able to play the games and not just have me sit here and play them. And then also, I'm currently working on a fan fiction, which is going to be a Pokemon fan fiction, which is something I've really wanted to write for a long time now, so I'm finally going to be doing that. After a few chapters, I'm going to start posting them. I'm probably going to do, like, story time with Indigo on here. So that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to that. And then I'll also have them posted if you just feel like reading them. I'll have them posted probably on fanfiction.com or .net or .org or whatever the official fanfiction website is. So, yeah, I hope you guys got some use out of this video. Hopefully it was helpful to those of you that don't have regular dice. And I will be seeing you guys on either Thursday or Friday, probably. Maybe earlier than that. Who knows? But I'll be seeing you guys later this week. Peace out. And safe travels. Safe travels. I'm trying to come up with stuff to say in the beginning and ends of videos. So, there you go. Safe travels, folks.